What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? Today we actually are bringing another episode today on the SurvivalCraft server. This is actually formerly known from my previous videos as the Minecraft project. I am a little sick, so just kind of bear with me here, but I'll try to make it too hard. But today we're going to be showcasing the SurvivalCraft creeper farm. It's not yet finished, but we're going to be working on it and getting it done in the next couple days, so hopefully I'll have a complete tour of the creeper farm by the time we have it finished and everything that it does. But as of right now, we're just going to kind of showcase it and give you guys kind of an idea on what the SurvivalCraft creeper farm is going to do, the item output, and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get right into this, okay? I accidentally pressed F2 there instead of the right one. Okay, so this is actually where the creepers die at, right? This is the actual farm itself. We'll actually go into spectator here and we'll go ahead and give you guys a check out of this. Alright, so there's currently, I think, like 7 platforms, 8 platforms. Oh no, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platforms. So there's currently 7 spawning platforms for creepers. This bottom one really doesn't get used much because of the light levels around it, because we had to stop mob spawning, but it's alright. We did use a bedrock breaker to get down to here. We broke up a lot of this bedrock for our farm, so we get as close to 0 as possible. I think this guy goes down to like layer, I don't even remember, like layer, I think it's like layer 1 that we're on or something like that. Yeah, we're like, yeah, there should only be 2 layers of bedrock below us. So like I said, this is a really efficient farm. We have about 2,700 items that can be stored in this item store right now. We've AFK'd for about 5 hours total on this, and we have 2.5 chests full of gunpowder already, so it's really efficient. But yeah, it's super duper efficient, really efficient farm. The unloader, basically what happens is you can turn it on, and then that'll push that guy out, which then unloads the gunpowder, as you guys can see here. And then they go over there and start loading that up. Wow, we have a lot in there. Okay, it's empty now. Alright, so we can shut it off for right now so it's not constantly ticking. It's just an activation switch, so that way it doesn't always tick. I could do it automatic to where it detects when the minecart comes up, and then it unloads, but I don't know, that's not really necessary when you can just have a switch to do it. Like I said, it's not entire automation, and we don't want it ticking all the time, otherwise I would just leave it like it is. But yeah, we just don't want it ticking all the time. So there is actually an AFK spot up top here that you can go to AFK. We have a nice one up top, and then we have this cobblestone one. The cobblestone one is the one that we first started out in. It's gonna get torn down, and then that's gonna be the main AFK slot. This is actually the item transporter that goes out the back. I could have done this with droppers and stuff, or dispensers and whatnot, or yeah, droppers, but oh well. And then this guy goes into the back of the storage area back here. So yeah, this thing stores about, I think I said 2,700 items or something like that. So that's a lot of items, in theory, but that's the back side of the storage system. So how this is actually going to work is, this is going to be the gunpowder storage side, and then this side over here is actually going to be sugarcane. I know, kind of a weird combo, but just hear me out on this one. So kind of the idea behind doing the sugarcane with gunpowder is we are going to have sugarcane over here, and it's going to come up to a crafting terminal over here. There's going to be a Box crafting terminal here, and it's going to bring items from there and there when you press a button, and you're going to be able to craft like fireworks and whatnot. And then over on that side there's going to be TNT, so that way the creeper farm is like multi-purpose, you know. It's not just to collect gunpowder, it actually gives it a purpose, so that way you're here other than to AFK, you know. And if you need gunpowder, you can always just click the button over there. There's actually going to be 2 buttons on each side and a button in the center. The button in the center is going to get both items, and then you can request just one side or the other with the other 2 buttons. Like if you just want a thing of sugar box of TNT or whatever or gunpowder just to have, you know, you can just click the button over there, boom, drops it over here for you, and you're good to go. But yeah, this is really the creeper farm right here. We used to make the perimeter, we used Ilmango's World Eater design, or the perimeter machine, to make the perimeter. It's not a huge perimeter, but it's a decent perimeter. It's not centered, I know, for all of you guys that are OCD. Well, like I said, it's not a huge perimeter, but it works for its intended purpose. We're going to work on tearing this thing down soon. It's a very dangerous project to do, just because if one of these gets activated, the entire thing gets activated. Bye-bye creeper farm. So yeah, but this is the overhead of the creeper farm. The only downside really to this is the sweepers at the bottom, they get stuck sometimes, but other than that, it's not bad. It works really, really well. Like I said, I would definitely recommend you guys use this if you're making perimeters in your worlds. Super fast, super efficient. If you guys don't really make a lot of if you guys aren't very like savvy with Redstone, there is a world downloader or world download that's associated with this video that you can get and copy this entire thing. It's completely expandable, and huge thanks to Ilmango for showcasing this and letting us use the world download for it. Definitely saved us a ton of time as opposed to what we did for our witch farm. Witch farm showcase will probably be in a different video, just because this is supposed to be just for the creeper farm. But yeah, this is the SurvivalCraft creeper farm. Like I said, it's super efficient right now. We have, I think it's about like 1,400 items an hour that we're getting, or something like that. I actually can hold more than 2,000 items. It's got to. Yeah. Yeah, that can hold more than 2,700 items. There's 2,700 item slots in each chest, so multiply that by 64, and that's how many items I can hold. There you go. Because we have 5 modules, 10 tall. We have 5 storage silos that are all 10 tall, so that's 2,700 item slots, and then you have to multiply that by 64 to get the actual amount of items that can be held in there. So yeah, we'll honestly showcase a little bit more on how to build this farm. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Redstone World, and we'll give a little bit of a showcase on how to build this thing. Okay, so I shall see you guys in the Redstone World. Alright, what's up guys? We're here in the Redstone World. That's just ignore that. It was like a little timer I was doing for the thing, but it's like super unethical. So this is actually, I'm gonna showcase this to you guys a little bit. This is actually Ilmango's design as well on the shulker box crafting system. Like I said, go check out his video on it. Definitely really good design, really compact, works quite well. If you don't understand what's going on here, he'll kind of explain it to you, but I mean, as long as it works, you know, you just gotta give it a shot, you know. As long as it works, that should be double tick, but yeah, as long as it works, so that's what matters. Yep. but that's the crafting system that we're going to go with on each side of our hall. So we haven't started it yet. I'm going to finish all the walls and all the storage systems first, and then we'll start it. But yeah, this is the furnace, but yeah. And then that was our original storage design that we wanted to do, but we decided that it was just going to be too much to actually work with, and it just wasn't worth it. So yeah, now we're not doing it. But yep. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual creeper farm itself. So let's just go ahead and get some concrete blocks here. We'll get a couple different ones. So you have to have a center block, right? And then for each block, you should go out 5 from that center block. This way you guys can count how many there are. Okay. So now we do this, and then that's the actual design right there. So you should come out 3 blocks after this. Which then will put you with a platform about that big. So yep, come out 3 blocks from that center block, and then this is your platform. So yeah, that's your spawning platform. An easy way to do the cats, if I can spell that right, easy way to get your cats in here is just use like that, and then get ocelot. Obviously you can't get spawn eggs in survival, but this is how I did ours. Just put them in like that. You can do it with the minecart as well. Minecarts are a little bit smaller and it makes it look a little bit better, but this is still just as efficient. A big thing that needs to be pointed out too with this farm is that you have to have carpets, that way spiders cannot spawn. That's a big one. You have to have carpets, that way spiders can't spawn on the farm. So spiders can spawn in a 3x3 block. So if you have a 3x3 block somewhere, spiders can spawn there. So this one's a tad, like, I think like yeah, it's 1 block smaller than the one that I actually have in the actual world, but this one works just as fine. And this one will probably be the ideal one, because the one that we have, sometimes creepers will stop right here when they're running from the ocelots, or stop on this very outer edge here. But with this design, this one's smaller, so this one will actually work a little bit better. So if you want to do that, you can use this design right here. I'll give you an overhead flyover so you guys can count how many blocks that is exactly. And then all you have to do, you just have to make sure that your magma blocks have a 2 block thing at the end of each farm. You just have to make sure your magma blocks are there, but your magma blocks need to be down a block from there, so that way your creepers can't run onto it and then run back off, and then they're never gonna die. So, but that's how your corners should look, something like this. So yeah, that's how it should look, something like that, except your magma blocks are going to be down a block, so you're down 2 blocks from this layer, from your bottom layer, and then each layer after that's just going to be up 1. Like that, so it's just going to be 1, 2, and then center. So that's how you stack each layer like that, and then you just go up 8 or 9. But yeah, what makes this farm work actually, that they can run off into the lava, you guys need to make sure you have them, are trapdoors on the sides. So yeah, that's the base. We're gonna go back into the SurvivalCraft world, and I'll actually go back into Spectator and show you guys what I'm talking about. So we have the whole farm here. So you see we have all these trapdoors here. This makes it to where when these are flipped up, creepers think that there's a block, or even when they're flipped down, creepers think that there's a block here that they can run onto. So you can just place those here, and what's going to happen is the creeper's actually going to run towards this. They're going to think it's a block, and then they're just going to fall straight down. Another creeper spawn mechanic too is that to get no other mobs in here, you have to have carpet placed every now and again, so that way spiders can't spawn up here. You have to place carpet as close to the edges as possible, so that way spiders don't spawn out here either, else you're going to have a creeper spider spawner. And creepers also are the only mobs in the game that can spawn underneath of these besides spiders, because their block height, they're not 2 blocks tall, they're just under 2 blocks tall, which makes it to where trapdoors, makes it to where the creepers are the only mobs that can spawn. And then they're afraid of ocelots, obviously. Oh yeah, and I ran out of trapdoors, like oak trapdoors, so. But yeah, this is the map, 100%. The creeper spawner, so that's kind of the showcase of it. Alright, so this has been a showcase of the SurvivalCraft creeper farm. We'll come back with another video once this farm is complete in the next couple days, so there will be 2 creeper farm videos on my channel, exactly how this thing works and everything like that. So, with that being said, this has been the SurvivalCraft Creeper Farm, and I hope you guys get some inspiration from this, maybe, to go ahead and build big projects. You know, I love seeing people build huge farms in Minecraft. Expect some even bigger farms, like slime farms. We're going to find a big slime chunk and make this a huge slime farm as well. That's surrounded by a big building. So, yeah. And then we'll probably make a big, we're also, one of our most awaited projects so far is we are actually going to make a huge storage building at spawn that stores like our most produced items, so iron, bones, arrows, stuff like that. It's gonna store it for new people that join the server and stuff, so that way they can kind of go over there, get some items, get started a little bit, and yeah, it's just gonna be open for everyone to use. So yeah, this is the SurvivalCraft server, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, this has been the SurvivalCraft Creeper Farm. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, look for more content coming up soon. So yeah, we'll showcase the rest of it when it's finished. It's going to be really exciting. We'll just bring you guys some SurvivalCraft videos here. They're not going to be like daily episodes or anything like that. We'll probably do like an every other day upload of SurvivalCraft, and then we'll figure out something else for the other days. So once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and have a great new year, and peace out.